Prologue Go Wayback. Quite possibly one of the most hardcore survival games that's ever been made. Apparently, is currently having playtests. From the 7th of April to the 14th of April, you will be able to play Prologue Go Wayback. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's developed by PlayerUnknown Productions, the guys behind PUBG, which was one of the original battle royales. PUBG is a great game, and the developer has always said he wants to make a world-sized survival game, where it is the size of planet Earth. You will be able to explore every inch of it at scale. So, an Earth-sized game, which sounds absolutely insane. And in the course of making that, the developers are going to be building up separate games to test the technology, and that technology will be tested and eventually brought together to make this final game that the developer wants. So first of all, there is Prologue Go Wayback, which is currently getting a lot of attention at the moment, but before that, there was something a little bit different, and that is Preface Undiscovered World. Now, if you want to know what that is and a bit more detail on Prologue Go Wayback, there is a video in the top right-hand corner right now going over everything you need to know. I've tested out Preface Undiscovered World, and yeah, it's not that special. It's nothing new. There was a lot of hype around it, but we've seen things like that before. But it was basically a test piece. It was free, you could try it out, you could have a bit of a play with it. And now with Prologue Go Wayback, they're going to be doing an open beta/alpha test. Now, the main concept of Prologue Go Wayback is very simple. It is a procedurally generated map. You will spawn at one end of the map, and you will have to make it to the other. You spawn there, you are lost, and you have to survive and make it to a radio tower to call for help. Seems relatively simple, right? But you are in the wilderness. You have to traverse rough terrain, mountains, rivers, and the weather system that will all be trying to stop you in your tracks. There is no saving, there is no building, there is nothing like that. You have to get from point A to point B. So yes, it may be a hardcore game, but it's also a little bit of a walking simulator. Now, as mentioned, these playtests are going to be running from April the 7th through to April the 14th. You can head over to their official Discord and grab a Steam key to get hands-on with the game. Now, I will post the link to their Discord in the description down below. Now, what the developer wants to do with this is relatively ambitious. All the things that they are using in-game are done on their in-house engine. They say that it's hardcore survival set in terrain that is produced by our in-house technology. Our tech uses guided generation to produce vast numbers of maps, far too many to completely explore. It is via playtesters that our developers get a deeper sense of these terrains. We're using these playtests to find and resolve bugs. So while we do our best to offer a polished experience of the game, there is a non-zero chance that a technical error may pop up during the playtests. In some cases, some checks can help out. So it does seem like they've had a amount of issues, should we say, in the latest playtests, and they've put together a tech support, which I will also put that in the description down below. Now, if you do want to get into this, as mentioned already, you will be able to go from their community Discord. Sign-ups will open on the 7th of April, so they'll be open at the time of this video going live. Once sign-ups are open, keys are first come, first serve. We expect everyone who is able to sign up within the first few hours to grab a key. We do want you to try a game to make sure that it's not super competitive. We will make sure we have a decent amount of keys. So hopefully by the time this goes live, I'm not too sure where the developers are. They're not in the UK. I think they're in America. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, they're not in the UK, so it's not UK time. This video probably going out between 7 and 8 PM on the 7th of April. So the keys and stuff should be available now or be available in the next few hours. We don't have a set time for when they're going to go live, but I'd recommend checking it out anyway. All of the links you'll need are in the description down below. And the game overall seems pretty good from what we've seen so far. Now, it looks a hell of a lot better than their Preface game, which was basically just one massive open map where you drop down and just explore the map. There wasn't really anything to do at all. It was just a tech demo showing you that they've made a big map and their procedural generation works. So, I mean, yeah, it wasn't anything special. I do hope that Prologue Go Wayback does have a lot more to it. Now, from everything that's been discussed so far, it is just hardcore walking simulator. Green Hell is hardcore survival. You can do a lot of stuff in that. Whereas with Prologue, Go Wayback, you're going to have those basic needs of hunger, thirst, and sleep. You will need to do those three things to survive. As well as that, you're going to need to protect yourself from the dangerous elements, such as the snow, the rain, the storms that are going to be coming in and trying to stop you every step of the way. Now, from what we've seen so far, there isn't a traditional save system in the game. So you will start, and if you don't make it in that go, you will probably end up having to start again. I'm not 100% sure if that has been confirmed. I can't find anywhere where it's been confirmed that there's no sort of save system, but I have seen things saying that you've got to get it. If you're not getting it, you can't just stop. You will just freeze to death and die. There's no way to sort of back out of it. So I'm not too sure how that's going to work, because you don't really want to be constrained. Because if you need sort of 3, 4, 5 hours to actually get through it, I think that might put a lot of people off. Whereas if you can jump in for half an hour, 20 minutes, just have a little bit of a play and see if you jive with the game and enjoy it, then yes, that is much better. I prefer games that will allow you to pause it and just, you can do little bits here and there. You don't have to be sat on it for 4 to 6 hours to get the best out of it. Whereas other games, you can sit and play and work that 4 to 6 hours up over the course of a week rather than in one session. Some people, you know, they haven't got time to sit on one game for 6 hours without moving. So hopefully that's not the case, but we will have to wait and see. Overall though, Prologue, Go Wayback, and what the developer wants to make is extremely ambitious. But if it does work out well, then it will be probably one of the biggest and best survival games ever made. We will have to wait and see how far this goes though, and the team have said that he's way off. They are way off doing anything like that. The technology is not there yet, which is why they're developing their own in-house tech to try and get to that point of the development process where they can start to make the game that is Earth-sized and purely survival. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, Prologue Go Wayback does look pretty cool, but what do you guys think about it? Overall, I'm a little bit meh. I'm not amazed. I'm not disappointed. It looks like it's going to be interesting to try, but we'll have to wait and see. For now, though, we are going to wrap that one up there. If there's anything else that you'd like us to check out, let me know in the comments down below. I do apologise for my absence last week. I was covering a hell of a lot of Atomfall. I've had a manic weekend, but now we are back on track. I've got everything covered for this week, and we've also got tons and tons of Atomfall content on the second channel, The Space Cowboy, as well. Links for that will be in the top right-hand corner towards the end of the video, and the link tree in the description as well. Now, if you do want to check out the playtest, once again, all of the links for that are in the description down below. But now, though, we are going to wrap that one up there. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. Fondle those buttons. For now, though, I've been Wired. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.